So one of the things we were constantly told during the Brexit referendum was that when we leave, countries are literally going to queue up to do trade deals with us. There's all these countries wanting to do deals with us, we can't, and as soon as Brexit happens, boom, they'll all come running to us. It'll be a trade deal bonanza. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ministers... oh dear, sorry about that. Let me just read this article from the HuffPost UK. Ministers cannot name a single country that asked the UK for a post-Brexit trade deal. Ministers steering the UK towards Brexit cannot point to a single country that has expressed interest in striking a free trade deal. With the second set of negotiations set to accelerate in 2018, International Trade Secretary Liam Fox will be stepping up efforts to find trade deals that the UK can sign after Brexit in 2019. But when challenged by Labour MP Stella Cresley over which foreign governments were queuing up to trade with the UK, his department floundered. Greg Harris, Trade Minister, refused to list any country after Creasy's parliamentary question, saying that the UK has met with a wide range of countries to discuss various aspects of our trading relationship. Creasy is a leading supporter of the pro-single market campaign Open Britain and said that the Prime Minister wants us to believe that the economic damage of leaving the EU will be made up by concluding trade deals around the world, but our own Trade Minister can't point to a single country that has expressed an interest in free trade with Britain. We all procrastinate from time to time, but Liam Fox is taking it to another level. It's extraordinary that so little progress has been made in 18 months since the referendum. People are already feeling the pinch as a result of Brexit. With prices rising and growth slowing, a hard Brexit will make things even worse, and shiny new trade deals are not going to materialise. Voters have the right to keep an open mind about whether this is really the best future for our country. In September, Fox told journalists the UK does not have the capacity to strike deals and that he has turned down countries for trying to do deals. There are a number of countries who have said they would like to move directly to a new free trade agreement, but we have said that we are simply unable to do that at the moment, he said. It requires the willingness of the country involved to want to move the processes further on and is dependent on our own capacity in our own department. He said that signing a deal with the US is a #1 priority and that the talks have opened, with America reportedly insisting on complete secrecy. So bear that in mind, that all the trade deals and everything we've had with the EU, whenever it gets discussed, is open. The US have just gone, yeah, it's not open to debate. This can't be revealed or anything like that. In Hand's answer to the Walthamstow MP, he said that the UK has met with a wide range of countries to discuss various aspects of our trading relationship, and while we are still members of the EU, the UK cannot negotiate free trade agreements. The Department for International Trade is currently engaging with all countries within the EU, with all countries with which the EU has made trade agreements to discuss the continuity of current trading agreements as the UK leaves the EU. The department has also announced a number of working groups with whom there is no EU deal in place, including the US, China, Australia, Japan and New Zealand. Well, you may remember a couple of weeks ago, well actually a couple of months ago now, we covered this. Japan basically turned around and said, well, if you're not in the EU, you're not as an attractive trade partner. so we're not going to bother. And now you want, basically, the UK, a vastly inferior economic power compared to when you're looking at the US and China, to go, oh yeah, we want a free trade deal. Who's going to come out on top on that? The UK or China? The economic giant that it is. You know, it suddenly makes sense that maybe a bloc of, 28 countries negotiating a trade deal is a lot more stronger than one on its own. Odd that, isn't it?